Hello everybody, it is Monday the 20th of February and I am heating up the milk for my parents' visit. I cancelled on Saturday because on Friday I couldn't get things done. Wasn't a lot, but it just didn't work. And so they're coming over today, but I did not invite my sisters. It's just different having 2 guests or 4. Yeah, so it is about to boil. I always make the coffee first and then I use the rest heat of the plate for heating up the milk. And I got some buns, which I could put in the oven. 2 cans of coffee, muesli. And that's it already. And I cleaned up a bit here. I don't know if you see the difference. I don't even know what I did, but it's very different here. And I have all my stamps now in that thingy. And put the wool in there because you can stuff it easily. Also in there's more wool and over there. So I'm slowly getting a bit better here. There was just empty stuffs in there. Yeah, but I should check up my milk. So here. It is Thursday morning. 5 to 5. It's not a choice to be up, but I forgot to plug that in. I think I slept a bit, but no more. And one reason I cannot sleep right now is I slept in my bed and was horizontal, and my shoulders started hurting. And I wanted to tell you about that, why my shoulder is hurting. Because I haven't so far, because I did something last week. I also told you last week on my last vlog about my black day. And the thing is, I have pulled a muscle in my chest. I did that last Wednesday whilst puzzling. I was pulling the chair closer with both hands, and then it made a little twang there, and then it hurt. And I kind of thought it was muscular, but then I wasn't sure. It took a while till I researched, but I wasn't sure if it was something with my heart. So I should not hold my phone like that. Over the last week, I also wrote my testament, like what you write when you die and what others should do. I put my stuff together because I was really not sure if it was something with my heart. And I was very, very, very scared, but I didn't want to go to the emergency room or doctor because I can't, because I just can't. It's just too much. So I thought either I die at home or no. Also added some email addresses to my binder, to my file. So with people to inform, but it's just the chest muscle. It gets better now. That's why I'm telling you about it. I have researched it, so I haven't been at the doctor's, but it is getting better. So it started here with a twang, and then it is hard to tell, especially as a woman, when you have those things, and you don't know if it's the heart or something else. And then about 3 days ago, it was a lot in my boob. It hurt a lot there. And then I researched it again, if that can happen. And it is this muscle, and this goes all over the place. So that can happen. And the difference to a heart attack would be when you have a heart attack, you also have nausea, you're fainting, and different pain. Also shoulder pain, but shoulder pain also happens when you have a pulled chest muscle. So because yesterday, the day before that, my shoulder really started hurting, and now that hurt again because I was in my bed. You also should stay upright to make it better. Then they say about cooling it or warming it. I never know that because it's either or, and I'd rather not try that at all. But staying upright is really helpful, and I was just in my bed being horizontal, so it got worse. And then really the shoulder hurts so much. So all those heart attack signs with the shoulder pain and stuff, that is not helpful, but it is muscular. Also, I'm still not on. Also, the difference to heart attack will be that it depends on how you move it or when you bend over, and the heart attack would hurt anyway, or would just go on no matter how you are standing on or what you're doing. So, but I was worried. And that was that already. Yeah, so I'm better now. Also, this week was bad. That's when I broke the thing. I think on Monday. Yeah, lawn fawn releases today, so I'm ready for that too. Need to put my garbage out. I have 2 bags this week because last week I didn't even prepare it. I had was very bad, shitty time. And I wanted to show you my last mug experiment. Yesterday I decided to make a mug. Tried something out. Unfortunately, it didn't work entirely. And this is what I'm taking to make things better. Just, I still have that stuff from my tooth. And those are women minerals, 6 vitamins and 5 minerals. I just tried to boost my body because as I'm on the weaker side or not healthy side, I need some support to heal stuff. So my body needs some support. This is still from my tooth, pineapple something. It's good against swelling. And then I have, this is alternative medicine. Those homeopathic, I don't know. I think they might even work. Then I have zinc. Zinc is important for cell renewal, I don't know what. And then the good old echinacea for the thingy system boost. And then I also need to take those B12 because my B12 levels are just non-existent. And I read up on it, when you have a B12, when you're missing that vitamin, your brain might get damaged, and that might have happened because I do have a good brain, but it's very hard to make it work nowadays. As it used to be way better. It's still smart, but it takes a lot of effort to keep it that way. That was easier before. And this is my experiment. I did stamp a lot. It's a lovely, lovely scene there with a mushroom hootje, mouse and stuff. And then you might notice that it's more white on the underside than on the upper side. I wanted to make the sky with one of those colored ink sheets. And I just put it over the whole thingy on the back. So I cut out the white panel and then put that over. Yeah, well, I didn't think it would go through the white paper. But as you see, it did. So it's a bit unfortunate. Because I don't know if you remember, I made the sloth mug the last time, and I had this stripe in the middle with the clouds, but I had the stripe first and then the other paper, so that worked out. But if you have normal paper and then put this ink paper over it, it goes through. So this was this test. Otherwise, that would be very lovely. But it was for me anyway. Those are Stacy Yakola images, which Purple Onion Design sells, and one's not allowed to sell those. So this mug was for personal use from the beginning. So I keep that one. I'm washing it now and having coffee. I just wondered if I had the night light on in here, or the smaller lamp, or the original. I do have the big lamp on, but the middle lamp is broken now. I ordered a new lamp. It's a big one for 60 centimeters, 50, 60 centimeters. Nearly 2 feet, 4 foot. Yeah, it's a circle one. And you can dim it with a thingy remote control. And it looks a bit like a starry sky. Tanya already has one, which I might have shown you when I was there. But hers is bigger, and mine should be perfect for this room. So, and the other thing I wanted to say about the arm. So it hurt to those fingers, the ones that are clapped down, those ones. Hard to show. Yeah, went from the shoulder up to my fingers. They were a bit swollen. And yeah, just wanting to say, if in case if somebody is scared about it, so a pulled muscle can lead to a hurt boob, hurt shoulder, and hurt fingers. So, and this was the chronological thingy that happened here. And this cup, I have never tried one of those cricket mugs. It's quite light and I like it. Yeah, and my cats are up too. Adorable Mtsina on her beautiful blanket thingy, which she uses a lot. Super cute. Also made some cards because there's birthdays, and this year I want to do all the birthdays. Hi, dangerous. Oh, dangerous. Yes. Oh, very, very cute. Oh, I wouldn't want to film that. Oh, mousy. Oh, wow. Oh, snookily. And down here is the silly. Still, the blanket is down here. I'm sorry. I used it on me once. It's too heavy a bit to have it over my shoulders. Because normally I have those very, very, very light blankets. But it's very good for my feet. I always often fold it nicely again and then I have it there. And I don't need a warming bottle like that. But I'm very sorry. I just have to be honest about where I have it. I love it. It's so pretty and I admire it a lot. And my parents do too. And it just happened to end up as my foot blanket. Yeah, I feel a bit bad about that. And I said it a lot. And oh, if Darla knew that and so on. And I didn't think it would be on a video. Which I've just done that in secret. But then I had it on the thumbnail in my last video. So it's lovely. It makes my feet so warm. Yeah. I'm sorry. And on Monday, I did my taxes. Because I was preparing my flat in case I would not be here anymore. So I didn't want others to have stuff to do. And then I did my taxes. And I have a folder ready. And I want to copy more things into that thing. Just with all the facts and figures that one needs to have about my things. Yeah, so that would be all in one place. And yesterday I mentioned that when we were shopping with the family, with Tanya and my parents, and it's hard to bring that up, that topic, that one thinks about that stuff, and but it was good. They all have thought about that too, and they all have prepared something too, and then I thought it would be important to know where that stuff is, so because I didn't know where to put mine then, and how to label it, and yeah, so we talked about that. It's a good thing. So I have placed my orders at 2 crafting stores, and my eyes are so tired. I had about 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep, and I'm on the couch, and maybe I can sleep again. I'm kind of sitting a bit, so that goes with my arm, and yeah, I tried to find something on YouTube and hope I can sleep. It is now 5 to 5. I had a nap from I don't know when till 12 or something. I was so tired. I just did that, didn't check. Now I tried to make a card because I want to do another design team post by Trag, because I get a very cool bonus for doing that, and I feel like I should do a bit more for that. So I'm trying a double-sided card without any dies, and I thought, as I am doing that for the design team, I might also show you. So start with just normal cards. They have a different size in the US. This is A6 in Europe, and that's the difference. Ours are a bit longer but less wide, but it would work with another size too. And then I took a middle panel and I just cut out an opening on the side. I think this is about 1/4 inch, and I went 1 centimeter in. Yeah, this is 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter, and then I cut that out. So that will be 1/4 inch and another 1/4 inch on both sides. And then I took an old shopping bag or just something that came with items, and I put some powder under it. What's it called?
anti-static powder, embossing powder, or baby powder would work too. So it glides well. And then I wrapped the plastic around it, which I cut a bit smaller than that opening. And then I put it here, put some double-sided tape on the one side and flapped the other part over it. Not too tight, not too loose. And this is, and you should not have a long, you shouldn't make a double. The last time I made a double tape thingy, but then it just has resistance and yeah, cannot go as far. So that's the middle panel. I made two, and this is the panels I want to pull out. They will be adhered on this, and then you can pull them out like that. And there you have to pay attention that you don't, if you put it here, adhered it here, and want to pull it, this wouldn't go further. So either you adhere from the other side, or maybe I want to do that. Have it here, but adhere it from there on here. And the other one goes on the other side and needs to be glued on the thingy on the opposite side, so you can pull it out like that. But first I need to decorate it. And I just, again, I made them a bit smaller than the opening and measured it so when I adhere it here, it would end with the card here, flush. So I had to take 1 centimeter from here and 2.5 from here, because you need to take this and that off, and a bit. So half an inch and a bit, and 1/4 inch on this side. And you need 2 of those, 1 of that, and 2 front panels. And now I'm gonna decorate it. I have no idea yet, but I just wanted to show you that first, and I will show you the rest later. So I have embossed the sentiments with white, and I paid attention that I have this one on the left because I want to read happy birthday to you first, and then may all your wishes come true. So those are the things that come out. Now I want to ink blend them nicely, and then I still need to figure out something for onto the panel. Ink blending, yeah. And then some critters, some festive critters, something. So now I have my left panel, and I added another layer on the back because it was too flimsy. The right panel, the front panel without the decoration yet. Just want to film that stuff before I finish it. And the back panel, and I just put them over each other and punched a hole so one can grab the thingy. And I also put tape on the top here and the bottom and the back too. And where I adhere the panels, I already put tape. And now I just need to pay attention that I put the right one on the right side. So I put this one on here. And this will be in the front. Just take that off. And put this panel down. Try to make it straight. And then I turn it around. And now I have a problem. And this one I need to flip. So I can put it here. And voila. So this is now the inner mechanism. Looks like that. And I think I just, this is the front, this is the back, like this. Yeah. So now I put the back on here. I don't see it all. Hope it's straight. Put the other side. Just flap it down. And okay, I don't want to make another notch. I want to do it with one notch. Okay. Well, it happens a lot that I cannot pull it. So I hope it works in the end. Maybe try to make it a bit looser. So, works when I pull both. I pull out a bit too far, but I cannot stop that now. And now it's in. And I think I might just add some more baby powder on that panel. On the back. This one too. And here. Tried a few times. It's a bit too hard. Maybe do make a notch on the other side. I just don't know how to do that afterwards. Yeah, struggle. So I just add a flap on this side, a pull tab thingy. I'll decorate it later. I just want to film it and finish it. So put some glue on it. Like that. So now the back of that flap got caught in the paper, so I put a tape over it. Now it works like that. Oh yeah, this ain't perfect. Take out too much. So I'm gonna finish it. I have some giraffes here. I want to put that here, and maybe this goes up, and this could go here over the thing. Nah. Oh, that one could hang down here and cover that spot. I know this goes from the right. This is here. No, that doesn't work. I like that. Okay. And then pull it here and there. That doesn't work. So, fixed it. I stamped on the thingy and then it didn't work. And yeah, I glued the giraffes on, and I just stamped it on a white paper and cut it out quickly. I don't have the patience or something to do it nicer, but I think it's all right. And here I colored this one now with Distress Inks and smudged the arrow I drew on it, but maybe I can still put something over it. And over here I went over it with some Salty Ocean, and it has to do. I could also make this shorter. It's a bit long, so it has to fit in an envelope. But so happy birthday to you. May all your wishes come true. And yoo-hoo is kind of like hello from afar or something. Yoo-hoo. So it's all right. But this is too long somehow. Yeah, I don't know. I really would like to be able to just pull it on one side. It is possible, but mine never work Because it's so fascinating when you pull it here and something comes out the other way too. But I have to do it this way. Yeah, I need to practice. Maybe it's too tight there somehow. Yeah, but that's the first time I did a big one like this, just without any dies, because I have that problem exactly with the dies all the time. So try it like this, the most simple way. And yeah, I'm done. Ta-da!
It is now Friday morning and I'm going to finish this video off. So thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.